What I would look for today in 2026 if I were starting an IT services consulting company. Hi, my name's Rory McCaw. Welcome to Self-Made Strategy. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started a tech IT consulting company, a Microsoft partner company in 2001, grew it, built it, and then sold it and exited in 2018 for 8 figures. And I'm here to share my tips and tricks, my experience with you to help you achieve a greater level of success than I have in a shorter period of time. So if I were to do it all over again today, Microsoft is still an incredible company to partner with, but it's a very mature technology company. And there are pros and cons around that. The pros are they have a lot of processes, they have a lot of people in their partner program. Things are established. It's easy to it's not easy to figure out, but it's methodical. Let's put it that way. It's something that can be reverse engineered if you want to figure out what works for other partners and then do the same in your partner business. But there isn't as much room for quick and accelerated growth because it's a very flooded partner ecosystem. It's hard to stand out, even though I was able to do that with 500,000 partners. It wasn't easy. So I would look for first of all, it has to align with a technology that you believe has a future. It has to align with a technology, if you're a technical person, that you enjoy working with and want to learn and want to work with others on and develop as a core competency. And if I were to choose today, because I really didn't have any specific technical knowledge going into this, I just really lucked into the Microsoft System Center space after the NetIQ purchase of Operations Manager by Microsoft. I would probably look to a company like Anthropic and look to get in early with their partner program and figure out a niche where I could, and you're going to have to pivot a lot with AI. So if you're not wanting to pivot and consistently or constantly adapt, change, and learn, then AI is not the space for you. But if you're willing to move quickly and try different things out, I think the AI space is an incredible space in which to operate. Now, the challenge with picking that space, and it could be Google and Gemini that you're working with, that would be another partner organization, way more mature, obviously, from a partner perspective, but still growing and adopting that AI technology. And they'd have a huge partner base to draw upon. Although the challenge I think you're going to have with a Microsoft or a Google or someone more established is it's going to be hard to differentiate yourself initially amongst other partners who now say that they can provide AI consulting and AI resources when really they're just talking up the game without having any real experience. So if you're able to bring some real world solutions to the table, then I think the AI space with an Anthropic, that would be where I would focus. Now you want to choose your target market, and I've released a couple of different videos on target market, so check those out if figuring out your target market is important to you. But I would stay away from small business. I would try to find a solution to a common problem in a specific niche, and I would focus there initially. I wouldn't continue to focus there in a year from now, but that would be how I would get my foot in the door. Let me give you one example that I would consider. So right now, AI agents are very popular, voice agents and chat agents. And as a high net worth client to my financial services provider, I found or find that it's very difficult to get good service. And let me explain that, because I'm not trying to say these people are providing bad service, but I think their level of service could improve significantly. And what I mean by that is, if you were to develop a voice agent that reached out monthly and called using even your voice, or you wouldn't want to be misleading to these people, because as a financial services provider, you want to make sure that they know it's not you on the call. So maybe you wouldn't use your voice. voice, but you would use a friendly voice. You would let them know that it's AI ahead of time and that you're implementing this so that they're aware of it. They don't think it's some kind of scam, and that they're confident in talking back to the AI agent and sharing information. But you'd develop an AI chat or voice agent that reaches out on a regular cadence. Let's say it's monthly, could be quarterly, semi-annually, annually, with your current customers, and simply ask them, A, if they have any questions about maybe their portfolio, the markets, what's going on in general. Has anything materially changed in their financial situation? Have they run into an unexpected emergency where they need more funds? Has someone passed? Was there a birth in the family? Have you changed houses? Have you bought a new house? Have you made a new investment? Have you bought an investment property? I mean, the list is endless. Maybe you bought a boat and you're spending on materialistic things or personal purchases. Has your business changed if you're a business owner? But you can scope these questions to the different clients. So maybe some of your clients are professionals and work within corporations. Maybe some are professionals and have their own medical practices or dentist practices. Maybe some of them are entrepreneurs and have their own businesses. And you can create different buckets for your customers and tailor the conversations that the voice agent would have around these. It just provides a touch point. That's all you're really trying to do. Is if you don't have the time, or if your financial services provider doesn't have the time to reach out, then this voice agent can reach out on your behalf. Now, if you're starting a new business, the voice agent reaching out to existing customers isn't going to help you because you may not have a lot of existing customers, but it could help you as well in the future if you create a script that would call your customers and have a conversation with them. And maybe your customers aren't up for phone calls. A lot of people prefer texts. So maybe it's an AI agent that simply engages in a text conversation. And the beautiful thing about a text conversation is the AI agent won't ghost somebody. They will reply. And if it gets to a point where it's beyond the AI agent's skill set, they can then loop you in and escalate to you or someone else in your organization that has the ability to answer the more complex questions and deal with more complex situations. So that would be one of the areas that I would definitely look to start an IT services business in, but there are many, many others. There are tons of problems out there that need to be solved, and you just have to figure out which ones you can solve and how to build a system and how to systemize the providing of the solution to not just one customer, but hundreds, if not thousands of customers. And if you can get that solution systematized so that you can provide a similar solution cost effectively to thousands of customers, you will have built a very, very valuable business that many other companies will want to purchase. And not only that, you'll have amassed a tremendous amount of knowledge and skills along the way to allow you to rinse and repeat and do the same thing, building a second and third business after your first exit, and you'll be well on your way to the top 1% club. I hope you can achieve an accelerated success to what I have. And if you like the videos, hit the like and subscribe button.